And I guess we're live. We are live after 2 weeks of not live streaming. But it doesn't mean I wasn't doing anything. I was actually doing something else. I was very busy in Second Life. It's basically just maximizing. It's like min-maxing what you can do. There you go. But anyway, it has been 2 weeks. It has been 2 weeks. Or maybe even more. I don't know. It just says there that my last video or my last live stream was 2 weeks ago. I haven't really counted. In any case, guys, the music that is playing in the background again, that is Welcome to the Show by Kevin MacLeod. It's a license under Creative Commons 4.0, and you can download it for free at incompetech.com. If you're looking for music for your live streams, for your games, for your fan movies or fan videos or whatever you're making, go check out incompetech.com. Check out Kevin MacLeod's music. And if you're using a Kevin MacLeod music, it's licensed under Creative Commons 4.0. And there is some assholes in YouTube copyright claiming your content. Guess what? It's not Kevin MacLeod. They're just assholes. Assholes exist everywhere. They exist in YouTube, they exist in real life, and they exist in the gaming industry. In the gaming industry, we call the assholes woke, we call them DI, we call them sweet baby, and all kinds of asshole goodness, I guess, if that is such a thing. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just making things up. Anyway, guys, let's go check out what's happening in the gaming space. Well, right now, the big story, it's not Asmongold anymore because Asmongold is back and he's doing what he's good at. And that is saying that he is always correct. And then after someone points out that he is wrong, he will backtrack and say that he made a mistake. How can you be always correct when you just made a mistake? Okay, so that is his shtick. Okay, every content creator has their shtick. It's like they have their MO. It's like a stand-up comedian. Not every stand-up comedian are the same. They have different styles. They have different themes. They have a lot of things different. Okay, because what's the point of watching various stand-up comics if they're all the same? So I guess you can call that his stick. He is the all-knowing. What is all-knowing? Is that omniscience? I think omnipotent is like you're everywhere. Anyway, I digress. So let's check out what's happening in the gaming space. And recently, the gaming space is or has been taken over by Veilguard, the woke Dragonage game, which is labeled as an LGBTQ game in Steam. I love the honesty of Steam. There you go. There you go, guys. Again, if they want to make an LGBTQ game or for the LGBTQ community, there's nothing wrong with that. The problem is they're trying to trick, they're trying to trick the general audience that it's for everybody. That is where the problem begins. if you have an LGBTQ game, or for the LGBTQ plus community, you should label it as a game for the LGBTQ plus community. You won't have any problems. Okay, and I'm glad that Steam has done something like that. They labeled or they tagged Dragonage, Veilguard or Veilguard, a game for the LGBTQ community. So if you already now that you know that it's for the LGBTQ plus community, and you still bought it even though you know it's not for you, then guess what? I have no sympathy. Zero sympathy. Zero. Nada. You already know it's not for you. Why still buy it? If you bought it knowing that it's not a game for you, then it's no longer on Dragonage. It's no longer on Veilguard. It's on you. You are to blame. You are at fault. There you go, guys. I wish going forward that all woke games or LGBTQ games are labeled as such, and they're not marketed towards the general gaming audience, so that, you know, the general audience can make an informed decision. This is not for me. Okay, I see that it's labeled or tagged for LGBTQ. I might not enjoy it, so I'm going to skip this one. Maybe I'll go and find another game to play or buy. And the good news is there are hundreds, even thousands of games out there that you can play. In fact, in the last couple of weeks, I've received like 4 Steam keys. Although they're small independent games, but yeah, I was offered like 4. I've only played 1. I haven't accepted. I've accepted. I have accepted 2 of them and played 1. I haven't played the other one. Maybe because again, I'm kind of doing or kind of focused. Well, I wouldn't say really focused, but I guess you can say I'm distracted by what I'm doing in second life. So there you go. Lots of games out there that are for you, that are targeting you, basically you. Okay. Anyway, let's go check out what's happening. And the first thing I'll watch or check out is this one. This is in X, formerly known as Twitter, and it's a scene or a cutscene or a cinematic in Dragonage of Veilguard, but with a laugh track. And I've watched a few seconds of it, and it already made the laugh track and the music that was added to it already made the game 100 times better, because now it's a comedy. It's a sitcom. So if it's in the context of a sitcom or a comedy, guess what? I guess you can say you can bear the dialogue of the characters, the cringy and preachy dialogue of the game. Let's go check it out. And as you can see, it's in X. I'm going to increase or switch to full screen. And let's watch it.
Here, vegetables. Thank you. So, I'm non-binary. What does that mean? It means I don't feel like a man or a woman.
I'm already enjoying it.
A woman.
And as you can see, it's not as bad if you watch or play the game in the context of a sitcom or a comedy.
Under the Q, the term for one whose gender does not match the one given to them at birth was a cunithlock. Perhaps you are like that.
Why do you have to keep picking at it? Why can't you just be happy for me?
Evatash, chakra toebra.
Who I am? Even if I don't feel like I fit, even if I feel wrong?
No, you misunderstood.
Here's the problem with the gender ideology. There is nothing wrong if you feel like you are a different gender.
To your home.
It becomes wrong when you try to force it on other people. That is where it becomes wrong. There you go, guys. There you go, guys. If you're still interested in Dragonage, the Veilguard, maybe someone could make a mod, a laugh track mod that can be installed in the game so that every cinematic will have this, sitcom vibe to it, and makes the dialogue consumable. Because right now, it's barely consumable. And in fact, some people just can't consume it. It's vomit-inducing or nauseating. That's how bad and cringy and preachy the dialogue is in the game. Okay, so I guess that's it for this. Let's go and check out what's happening in YouTube. Okay, so there you go. We have one here from Asmongold, but I'm not going to watch this one. Let's see here. We have Dragonage the Veilguard. It has its own tag or label right here. Because it's the new thing. This Dragonage Veilguard is the new grift. So if you are a content creator and you are a partner in YouTube or in any video platform, you are monetized in any platform, this is the new grift. Obviously, I'm not making any money from YouTube because my channel is shadow banned in YouTube, and it doesn't really matter. So what do we have here? BioWare panics after disasters of Veilguard launch. This is from Rev says Desu. Okay, going to check this one out.
Hey, what's up guys, Rev here. So today we're going to be once again talking about Dragonage the Veilguard because this game finally had its...
Of course you are talking about Dragonage the Veilguard. Again, as I've said earlier, it's the new grift.
This game, as well as the performance in terms of the numbers we're initially seeing in the first 24 hours since it's been...
Do I make money from this? Nope.
Charts here. Well, you don't see
Maybe I'll make like
for the entirety of its release.
1 cent.
You can't find this.
Maybe. That's why I haven't done a lot of live streams because it's not worth the time. Unfortunately, I do enjoy live streaming, but if there is something else that I can do that is more worth it, I will do that instead. And right now it's doing Second Life, or you can't really play in Second Life. It's not a game, it's a platform.
And people are
so I'm spending
to climb
more of my time in Second Life.
Too surprising to see this game break.
Because at least in Second Life, I could make $1 to $2
predicted number
spending the same time as live streaming.
You can't compare this game,
but that's why it has been 2 weeks since I last live streamed. So why am I live streaming now? Because I kind of miss it. I do enjoy live streaming.
People, and
Whether there's people watching or not, I find it very relaxing and
disappointing so far. If you look at comparable
fun.
AAA releases from recent times, you can compare this to Black Myth Wukong, and you very quickly understand how underwhelming those numbers are for Veilguard. Look at the peak player count for Black Myth Wukong. Nearly 2.5 million players. Compare that to the currently 70,000.
According to
And right now,
another
months after
screenshot that I've seen, Veilguard had a peak of around less than 80k.
40,000
My goodness!
higher than
80k!
first 24 hours. Obviously,
And
especially for
of course, the apologists, the defenders are
with a lot of fans built
painting it or presenting it as a victory.
over a year at this point. And right now, their 24-hour peak is almost mirroring Veilguard. And in many respects, there are some woke aspects of Baldur's Gate 3, but they're overcome because, well, it has a really good story and it's a very entertaining product. And a lot of people are saying that is not present with Dragonage the Veilguard. Now, there's another comparison people are drawing, and this is with Monster Hunter Wilds Beta. This released at pretty much the same time as Veilguard, and it
And look at that. Monster Hunter is destroying.
this beta version
It's destroying Dragon Age, the Veilguard.
absolutely insane. They are crushing them at many different points, getting 6 to 7 times the player count of Veilguard. Now, I know a lot of people will say, well, wait, Rev,
Going to like this one. Again, I'm liking it so that I'll know that I've already watched it.
you cannot tell me that a beta releasing at the same time as your Veilguard game, getting 6 to 7 times your active player count at any given moment is not embarrassing
Also, an update on Oreo.
for Dragon.
Well, he is taking his medicine, but
It popped off so much harder than Veilguard. And it's leading to the question of why is
I'm hoping that it will have an effect soon because he's still
aspects.
undergoing the discoloration.
See a lot of people messing around with that
Although I think he has gained
and people are basically having
a little bit of weight, which is good.
stunning and brave characters. Like, you know, I'm so glad people can feel represented nowadays. That's just awesome. But anyways, there's some more going on with the character creation.
And one of our baby cats,
The caption says,
another rescue,
to the chest sizing, you can see, this is as
had a leg injury, but it costs. I was told it costs a lot.
the game,
To,
anything but a woman
because
with curves.
if going to the vet, it will require an X-ray, and
Were recorded back during
it would cost
review
a
stage.
lot more.
Of course, the game is live, and
And someone said that it even costs more than
the wokeness and everything combining into
a human X-ray.
is just
You
really
know, X-ray,
in a nutshell.
the fee for
Let's give this
an X-ray on a human being. Well, an X-ray for an animal
She's still holding.
costs more. I wouldn't really know. I haven't really asked,
I was so.
but someone told me that.
Oh, Ah, shit. They're still holding it. Sorry.
Oh no! Wait, did she just hecking disrespect her
See,
pronouns? Oh,
that's how stupid. How can you tell a story when you are
these,
when you inject things like that totally disrupts
they're taking up here.
the flow of the story? It's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. They're only doing this because you know, it's
One of our old members, Barv. Good guy, but like most of us, his plan.
for the modern audience, I guess.
Bad blood among your crew's not good for morale, but there's not always time for big, drawn-out apologies. So when one of us screws up and we know we've screwed up, we do a quick 10 to put it right. Pulling a bar.
Where is the laugh track?
I think that's really brave and really inspiring as well. You know, you misgender someone, you get down and you do 10 push-ups, you pull a barf. And you know, in this case, yeah, that's the right thing to do because she disrespected her pronouns. They're
It can be weaponized, by the way. If you are base and you don't agree with all this pronoun and woke nonsense, you can weaponize this. If you're talking to someone that has pronouns, and you're talking to them normally, give them a silly pronoun, and if they misgender you, then you can go off the rails, yeah, and accuse them of misgendering you.
Because that's how important these pronouns in this video.
And if it's an actual law, like in countries like in Canada, I believe, well, you can have them arrested. There you go.
During a review from SkillUp, they said that basically this game looks like it was made with HR over the shoulder of the developers. And honestly, we're going further here. They're not just in the room with us. HR is literally giving you compliance.
Or better yet, just don't spend your money on games like this. Seriously, why would you even consider spending money on games or people that hates you? They hate you. They do.
Oh, Tarsh isn't the first non-binary member of the Lords.
Really?
It was a little before your time, but Horlicks was one of ours. Huh. Bastard looked better than I did in a dress or pants.
The most ham-fisted, in-your-face, not subtle at all writing you will ever see. Like, the dialogue is so beyond cringe, it's actually... It almost reminds me of Dustborn. It's like, you almost think it's a parody at some point, right? Like, it's so in-your-face, so dramatic, so ridiculous, and so ridiculous for the setting as well, that you have to think, like, is this intentional? Is this some kind of an elaborate parody? Are we being pranked right now? Well,
is that an elaborate parody? Yes.
Doesn't it?
That's why you need a laugh track.
Reacting to, right?
If you're playing this, someone should make a laugh track mod. Okay.
You're ready for this.
But again, the question is, why would you want to play this? It's obviously not for you. Hence the label LGBTQ+ in Steam. Steam knows that it's not for you.
I'm going.
And again, there's nothing wrong. There is absolutely nothing wrong in making games for the LGBTQ community.
It's off the charts.
What's wrong is that they're marketing it for everyone when it's not.
Is not
okay.
Bad writing. It's
They should stop marketing it
as well. That's another thing that
for everyone or for everyone.
Various clips.
If they just market it,
voice lines are not.
imagine if they came out
Pretty
from the beginning, from the start, and they said, "Hey guys, we have a new Dragonage game. It's Dragonage Veilguard, the Veilguard, and it's for the LGBTQ community only." There will be backlash because a lot of gamers will feel, or a lot of fans will feel left out. But I feel that because they came out, they are honest, the backlash won't be that hard. And it won't,
talked about your dreams.
and the backlash will not target the game itself.
You still kiss me?
The backlash would be around the fact that
Drunk.
they're excluding
They're making
other fans of the game,
Because I turned your head.
which is, I think, is not as
This is not.
extreme.
very quirky, quirk chungus move right there. I love the very hilarious and relatable.
Sure, they won't sell as much, but
Of the 9 out of 10
hey, at least you're honest.
have given Veilguard very
And in the future, they can, if they are going to continue making games for the LGBTQ community or the modern audience, as they call them,
copy of
they
dialogue.
can scale their budget. Guys, the last game that we've made for the LGBTQ plus community, we only sold like we made like $10 million or 20 million. So we're going to scale our budget. So in our next game, we're just going to make a game maybe to 1 to 5 million, so that
To sign
it'll be profitable.
this game and
So we won't lose money. The studio won't have to shut down, and we all keep our jobs.
subreddits for this game.
It is very simple, guys. It's not rocket science.
Like, they are preemptively blocked, or if they do participate in any of these subreddits, they are gone almost instantly.
What's happened is that the Dragonage subreddit has banned basically everybody from commenting. Like, anybody who comments on my subreddit and then comments on Dragonage gets automatically banned. Update, I just got auto banned from the Dragonage sub because I also subscribed to Asmongold. They felt I already violated community rules. Quote, it's not in the rules.
Inclusivity, ladies and gentlemen, that is their idea of inclusivity. Their idea of inclusivity is by excluding people that don't agree with their values. Inclusivity. Insane. They know words, but they don't understand what words mean. I'm not a native English speaker, that's why I'm having sometimes a hard time articulating what I want to say.
What?
Sometimes what I'm saying is totally different from what I thought of going to say, because I had to
With us right now. Are they watching?
create the sentence in my head before saying it, and sometimes I couldn't remember or find the words to fill in the sentence.
The board in the gaming industry, I am not surprised that there is a concerted
But generally, English is not a very hard language.
criticism. Like, what he just posted is literally talking about being excited.
The problem with the West is that I don't know what they're doing with their education there, but yeah,
That he is going to
some of these new people or the new generation of adults are having a hard time understanding what the words mean. In fact, what they do is they change the definition to meet
24 hours
supposedly the meaning
will ride
in their head. Like their meaning for inclusivity is actually exclusion.
But again, keep in mind how this game compares to its contemporaries in the gaming industry,
How the hell can you be diverse
and the level of success that
and united? You basically just divided everyone in groups, and then you call them, there is unity in diversity.
success of this
No, that's not how unity works.
message.
Unity is removing division.
We're wrong about
That's why when the walls in Germany, the separates the two
no matter what
countries were taken down.
in the greater
They
scheme.
took down the thing that was dividing the country.
Sure, internally
They
they
took it down so it can be united as a whole country.
do it. I hope you guys enjoy
You
the
can't have unity if you're divided.
in the comment section.
Division
I'll see you guys next.
creates conflict. Again, it's not rocket science, my goodness. And I'm not even a native English speaker, and I'm not even a really good at it.
And there's a lot of names.
I'm not good at articulating things
One person
or things that I want to say.
never miss. Every time I see one of their articles come across my desk,
Okay, so there you go. YouTube, of course, in their infinite wisdom, they have this autoplay feature. Of course, I believe you can disable it, but it only takes a few seconds, maybe 5 seconds, before they start playing the next video. They should at least increase that to maybe 30 seconds. But then again, YouTube has infinite wisdom. They have wisdom we can't even fathom. Okay, next video. Fortunately, this one is from Smash JT, and it's also about Dragonage, the Veilguard. So let's go and check it out. Going to give it a like already. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to like it. So liking it in advance.
I just can't help but read it for comedy relief. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Smash JT. Zarmina Khan is in the news once again with her
I have no idea who this nice lady is, or even if he is a nice lady.
talk about how once again, just like the coverage I had on her, blaming
Guess what? They are actually not nice. They like to present themselves as nice, but
as the
they can be the most nastiest people out there.
and beg for the next product. Hit that subscribe, give it a like, and check out SmashJT.com for the full article breaking down Zarmina Khan's latest article defending Dragonage the Veilguard and how apparently this is a breakout success by all metrics if you just ignore the metrics. Zarmina Khan is back in the spotlight for another article from PlayStation Lifestyle.
That is why I don't call them journalists. They have no integrity.
Angle.
They don't write the truth.
Recently covered her and
They have no idea what they're doing. They don't have any ethics.
as a saint
That's why they're not journalists. And
countless
I
gamers for daring to question the authority
I hope
of Sucker Punch and
that well, not hope.
antagonist, because God
I
forbid
think everyone should stop calling them journalists. Just call them writers.
Masterpiece Games ever
Because that is what they're doing. They're just writing things. Even I can do something like that.
favoring the agenda
Or I can even use AI to write
factual integrity.
articles that
Background includes work for the
could be better than what they're writing. At least the AI can go into the internet and do research.
her background. And if you want a full-on deep dive in the information I found on that, I'm not going to rehash all of it. You can check out the previous video if you missed it. I'll put it above me right now. But for now, let's dive into this article from Dragonage the Veilguard and why the game is just a hit. And if you're not buying it, you're just an angry chud. You're a hater. You're a troll. Khan has decided to take it upon herself to take on the role as BioWare's champion, arguing that
Remember, guys, these people hate you. Don't give them your money.
the game. Ironically, this is the same person that writes for PlayStation Lifestyle who posted the article on Twitter and blocked replies. So I guess it lines up. Zarmina's latest article titled
If
Dragon
you know they hate you and you're still giving them money,
Attacks frames Veilguard's
you don't have any right to complain.
moment for BioWare, claiming that the game is experiencing strong sales
In
despite
my opinion, of course.
grifters attempting to harm the clear success of the game. And in her article, she specifically highlights that right-wing voices have criticized the game. She
They're so stupid. They're blaming gamers. Why are game developers making games?
framing them
They're making games for gamers and they are attacking their customers.
concerned customers.
That's how insane and mentally ill these people are. I can say mentally retarded 100 times and
does
it
acknowledge
wouldn't matter. Okay, I have no care whether my video or channel is shadow banned because
quickly
it
brushed
already is.
with the amusing defensive comment, concurrent players mean the number of people playing a game at the same time. It's not a sales number. Well, yeah, true, but it's the same for all games. Like, it's an indicator. That's why people look at it, because it's an important indicator that has a direct correlation to the amount of people who have purchased said product. She even went on to Twitter, continuing with this line of thought. Hey, worthless chuds, concurrent players is
Hey, worthless writer.
on a platform. LMAO. All it means
Look at the worthless writer.
at the same time. You guys are so stupid. It's mind-blowing. Hashtag Dragonage Veilguard will remain rent-free in your empty.
Guess what? It will not last long. And you are helping in the destruction of the studio. They think they're helping, but the only thing that they're helping the studio is they're helping the studio in its destruction.
hurt its
Just there was like
right there and
news
if you think
about the developers of Concord or the studio that made Concord.
hurt sales, that's
It's done. It was shut down. It was closed.
the
It
discourse
was
surrounding the game even attracted the attention of
erased.
right-wing personnel.
And that is the future. That is the future of game studios
Single
that spend millions, hundreds of millions of dollars in games
this up because
specifically
we have right now
for the LGBTQ plus community or the modern audience.
actual launch itself. She goes on to state, Veilguard currently holds a Metacritic
This should be a learning
looking at legitimate reviews,
experience
seem a bit split on the title, especially
for
that said,
for game developers that are targeting the LGBTQ plus or modern audience.
19, BioWare has certainly redeemed itself with
Sure, there are, LGBTQ plus gamers out there,
BioWare
but they are a very small fraction
to review
of the entire gaming community.
possible before
And you are spending hundreds of millions of dollars
for what it is. It's a great game.
for a game
Love it. There's no
for a small fraction. It doesn't make sense.
I use that term very
You will not make money doing that.
unless they're all the same
So,
thing. At the end of
if you are targeting a small fraction, maybe 1-2% of the
who actually
of the gamers out there,
in the industry that
you
doesn't
should scale your development cost. Maybe just make a game for 1 million to 10 million.
industry
Guess what? You'll make money that way.
in the wrong
And trying to market an LGBTQ plus game to the general audience, general gaming audience, will not result in a positive
It's because the power, and this is a way to
outcome. It will not result anything positive
are addicted to it.
because the general gaming audience will feel they were lied to and betrayed, something like that. That's why I really appreciate Steam for adding the LGBTQ plus label on Dragonage of Veilguard. So anyone who comes into the page and they see LGBTQ plus
Infuriating
in the label or tag and still buys the game,
their lack of self-awareness.
and then they start complaining that it's for the LGBTQ or the modern audience, no sympathy. It's already there. Okay?
And be serious.
It was properly tagged, I guess you can say that. It was properly labeled.
To be gargling the corporate
And again, there's nothing wrong in making games for the LGBTQ plus community because again, there are LGBTQ plus gamers in that community as well.
access media and how these people can't be on it
Games should just be labeled
because they're
or marketed properly
piss off their corporate
so that it would not cause confusion for the consumers, for those buying them.
in the position that they're in right now. And it's exactly why every single YouTuber covering gaming
Imagine you make a Star Wars game and it's a porn game.
Dragonage to
Sure, there are people who plays porn games or adult games. I play freaking Second Life and it's an adult game.
the Steam charts currently
But not a lot of people. It's a very small fraction of the gaming space or the gaming community. So you make a Star Wars game and it's a porn game and it's an adult game, but you don't label it correctly. And you try to market it to the general audience. And then they realize, oh my God, my son, my 11-year-old is playing a porn game.
make some numbers and some money off it. Great. Dragonage of Veilguard,
It won't end well.
botched, scratched, restarted.
It won't. Seriously.
In work for
I'm just giving examples, but
5,000
that is exactly what's going to happen.
comparison to what EA needed this to be in order to come even close to making up for the losses they've had putting into the game being created in the first place. And a lot of people were trying to initially say, oh, it's Halloween, people are out trick-or-treating and doing Halloween parties. They're not actually sitting home playing video games. And then you see, oh wait, no, Monster Hunter Wilds beta came out the same day and completely blew it out of the water, approaching nearly 500,000 concurrent players at one time. And it's just a beta. Or you could even reference what Peekaboo said on Twitter. Smash JT, can you make sure to mention all the Twitter brigade who are telling us it's breaking all the charts? Thanks. And included a screenshot.
And you know that the modern audience doesn't play games because they're all in social media.
1,000 players.
They're making a lot of noise.
Veilguard.
That is one indicator that the modern audience,
75.
they don't play games. They'd rather spend their time posting complaints in social media. That is their entertainment.
By any
You won't see a lot, even though the majority of gamers are not
focus on
LGBTQ plus.
how these quote-unquote
You don't see them?
all
Why? Because they're busy playing games. They're not in social media.
Twitter stating, wait, are people really comparing a free games player base to a full price one? And they're totally different kinds of games? Does reality exist anymore? I want to be deluded.
Look at this mercante person.
To which I'd tell a listener,
Instead of playing the game, he's in social media complaining.
these activists love to try to do and constantly fail at
Play games! Come on, game developers, open your eyes.
present to the
Open your eyes
words and numbers
and see
create that
your loving motion.
what it takes. And as we're seeing in real time, their stories are completely melting because
They don't play games.
back up
They're too busy,
they're active
you know,
other
they're
important
too busy in social media to play games.
let the customers know exactly what's happening, which again goes back to that's why we're eating their lunch. Anyways, keep up the great work, Zarmina. I always look forward to reading your articles just to have something to brighten my day and laugh at because you are terrible at your job. Anyways, I'm going to leave it there. If you guys want more information, check out smashjt.com for the full article. I will link it in the description below. If you appreciate what I'm doing,
Nope. Not even if you link it below or in the description, JT. I'm not going to check it out. I'm not going to give these people any clicks. I will not give them any views. Okay? They will not get a single ad revenue from my engagement. It's not gonna happen. I'd rather give you guys the view, the engagement, the click, the like, than give these people who effing hates me. They hate me. They hate you. They hate everyone. They hate gamers, for crying out loud. Don't give them your money. Don't give them your views. Don't give them your clicks. Don't give them attention. Basically, just watch. Just let your favorite content creator do the viewing for you. Okay, so that was Smash JT. So we've only had two videos, one from Revses Desu, and the other one is from Smash JT. The toxic Dragonage community on Twitter. This is from V. Okay. I think I've already seen that, but again, there's no indication. Oh, Endymion. Indeed, but this was like 3 days ago. It's not, no. Dragonage Veilguard is a woke disaster. Yeah, okay, let's go check this out. From Endymion. Wait, how about this? From Heels versus Babyface. Let's go check this one out first. Sounds more interesting. It's about the Veilguard puzzles. According to Asmongo, they're effing made for 5-year-olds. There you go, guys. If you're a 5-year-old, you have the intelligence and mentality and thinking capacity of a 5-year-old. Whoa, music!
It's Az here from Heel vs. Babyface. Dragonage the Veilguard has released today, and with it,
this guy is legendary.
I personally have been stumped on one for 50.
Legendary, I tell you.
Realized how to solve it. So I'm going to save you a ton of...
One of the best things that came out from Starfield is this guy.
Been stuck here a long time yourself. I was just a wee lad when I started to plow my way through this area. I was prepubescent, a virgin, and never felt the warmth of a lady caressing me. But all that happened to change. The 15 years went by. The hair fell out here. The hair grew out here. I fell in love. I fell out of love. I lost lost, but once again retrieved the blessed holiness that is companionship. But more importantly, I solved the puzzle. If we go inside, you'll notice that there is a door which is locked and requires a key to open it. Where could this key possibly be? I have searched high, I have searched low, I've searched in my pockets, I even searched in her mo, but I could not discover it. And then, in a brief flash of majestic light, I took 2 fucking paces to my left and I found this crystal. Upon picking it up and moving it 2 paces to my right, I placed the crystal here on this plinth, and hey presto, the puzzle was solved. You come back.
Well, I guess you can say the door puzzle is a lot easier than
You take care.
the puzzle in Skyrim.
Chat, I ain't fucking kidding. I ain't fucking kidding. This is gonna go.
There is a puzzle in Eye of the Beholder
This is
that
the fucking channel. Okay.
up to this day I'm still stuck. I never completed that. Maybe I should
Views await me.
check out a playthrough
Emotions in check.
to find out how to solve that particular puzzle.
3, 2.
Gamers today will have a hard time playing games from the 90s. RPG from the 90s, I tell you. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Look at that! It's the space pirate that pays taxes.
And we have
It's a Dr. Disaster.
BioWare and their lackeys being censorious piles of dung because they cannot.
You know why? You know why they're doing that? Because they are inclusive. That is what inclusive means. If you were woke, inclusivity means
The Veilguard.
exclusion.
I feel like Ray
Excluding those
has better graphical style than
that don't agree with your views and values. Inclusivity.
it's going to be
Come on, people.
controversial. This
It's so stupid.
Concord.
It is so stupid.
That it's close. This
Their idea of inclusivity is, their definition of inclusivity is our definition of bigotry.
too
They
thrilled.
keep throwing the word bigotry, bigoted, bigot. They don't even understand what it means.
In response to his criticism,
If they know what it means, they'll realize, hey guys, you know what? I think our definition of inclusivity matches the definition of, matches the dictionary definition of bigotry. But no, they don't. They don't see it. They're so blind because they're mentally retarded.
cannot handle criticism of any kind. What they want is to clobber us over the head with their weird, ideological crap and then pretend that it's not happening. They want to hear nothing but glowing praise for what they've done.
Going to repeat it again. There's nothing wrong if you're woke.
Sound like to me.
Nothing wrong with that. I am Catholic. I'm a Christian Catholic, I would like to say. But I will not force my beliefs onto you. Seriously, I will not get mad if you don't believe in God. It's not for me to judge. But the problem with these people is that if you don't agree with their beliefs, they get mad, they get hostile, they get aggressive.
Alright, me hearties, make sure you
Imagine if all Catholics or if all Christians are like that.
haven't done so already. We have been getting
It'll be like chaos.
additions to
There's like, what, 1 billion, 2 billion Christians all over the planet?
the following question.
assholes we got on this ship anyhow?
We now have 79,000 space pirate a-holes.
There's nothing wrong. Believe what you want to believe. Just don't get mad at me if I don't believe what you believe.
In order to house the newcomers, this time one of you picked out the Nautiloid from Baldur's.
But they don't understand that concept.
If any of you
They
have
don't.
suggestions for future ships, drop
If you don't believe
section and I will add them
in their belief, you are an enemy.
bump to the top of the
And they will erase you.
In any event, thanks for
They will.
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
But let's look at this Asmongold and Reddit situation, which is pure bullshit. These people simply cannot handle criticism. They don't like that Asmongold has essentially taken a side, that he is generally standing against this perversion of wokeness in our entertainment.
Yeah, Asmongold has a little bit of common sense. The only thing that problematic about Asmongold is whenever he talks about religion.
Makes no sense. And
there you go. He is 100% ignorant when it comes to religion. That's why he got in trouble. Imagine calling culture of other people, other religion, other race inferior.
There was probably a ton of sarcasm in the.
He should just stick on things that he's good at, like making grabs
These people just want to
and making people laugh, smile,
which is absolutely the case, because the more people
things like that.
of this dumpster fire
When it comes to religion, he should just try not. I'm not saying he shouldn't talk about it, but he should try to avoid talking about it.
You have been
because he'll get in trouble.
Participating in r/Dragonage because you broke the community rules. You won't be.
In general, he has common sense. He knows things. Some things are good, some things are bad.
Infractions.
Except maybe when it comes to abortion,
the Asmongold
things like that. He doesn't understand why life is precious.
Access to
and he thinks that pro-life
community
is totally against abortion, which is not.
Of the game.
It depends. There are nuances. There are cases.
So essentially,
especially when it threatens the life of the mother,
as de facto bigots, and they
or when you are when the baby is born from a tragedy or something that is unacceptable, but most of these women, most of these people who are for it, they just want to have sex.
What are you doing?
I'm glad the laws of fortune have Tasha's.
And if you're pregnant, it's an inconvenience. Even though you can still have sex while you're pregnant, it's more of an inconvenience. They're basically just, my goodness, I just wanna fuck, like a man. Why can't I fuck like a man?
That the game is hyper.
Yeah. That is the true reason. I know it sounds insane, but guess what, guys?
These people can't see the.
That's why it's insane.
Being a part of this.
It sounds insane because it is.
Someone like Asmongold.
That is the truth.
Like a chainsaw to them. They know that guys like him.
They just wanna keep fucking.
Chop that shit.
Like a man. So they see a man fucking all the time without worrying about pregnancy and equality. Because of equality, they want the same thing.
With his criticism, he criticized the game on a mechanical basis. He said that as a game, it was a failure. In this video that I've got playing in the background, he said, I don't see how anybody can look at this combat and look at this gameplay and think that it's anything more than garbage. This is some of the worst gameplay that I've ever seen, and I don't even understand how this happened. I want to say it.
There's even, I heard something about, post-birth abortion, which is literally murder or parricide.
Of the game and the way.
Seriously.
And I think
there are people considering that the baby is born and they still want to kill it.
Probably makes it to where they can't be staggered like the Hades NPCs. This looks like a mobile.
They call it post-birth.
Looking at this, so yeah,
amazing.
Isn't necessary.
You can see the evil.
Woke, but that it's just
the evil in such a thought.
One thing that Dragonage and the corporate.
Again, there are legitimate cases that abortion is needed.
If you say anything that isn't some variety of how stunning and brave they are, then.
But when it comes to the woke, the progressives, the LGBTQ, it's more about
Drop your
just having non-stop stack.
section below, and we will talk there. Thanks for watching me, Hearties. If you haven't already,
And that is the truth.
inviting you to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the
They just want to keep fucking
pirate. May not be glamorous, but there's always
like a man. Again, they don't understand that men and women are different. That's why they created this gender ideology where man and women are the same. That is so stupid.
What's up, space pirates? This is your captain, the ever-charming Dr. Disaster. And one of the worst professions today, at least in terms of people respecting you. And
What is this? Is this still Veilguard? I don't think this is Veilguard.
respected among us these days are journalists.
They're not journalists, Dr. Disaster.
This is your captain, the ever
They just don't want the responsibility. All they want is to have a dick inside them. They don't want a baby inside them. They want a dick inside them. And that is the honest truth about it. That is the honest truth. Because why or how can I say it? Because they are the same group that wants pedophilia be added or be added as a gender. Yeah. They want to have sex with your children, and they want to legitimize it. They want to normalize it by turning it into a gender. If you don't believe me, go search the internet. There are, I believe it was in a TED Talk. I saw it in a TED Talk. It may not be a TED Talk, but it's in the internet. As you know, if it's in the internet, it never go away. It's there for all eternity, unless maybe the next World War, where all of us gets erased. Imagine if there was this cycle. I wouldn't be surprised if in the future, future scientists, future civilization would discover, hey, you know what? There is a cycle of 3 world wars, and then everything gets reset back. Whoa, really? Yes, we have evidence. We have maybe that is the reason why humanity hasn't progressed. Because humanity gets divided so much. One part is one half of humanity wants true progress, like going to the stars, visiting other planets, and then the other half just want to have sex with children and kill the children that they can't have sex with. Obviously, those are two conflicting ideas and beliefs. They go into war and they eliminate each other. The future of BioWare. I know, it sounds insane. It sounds insane. But who knows? Maybe such a thing has happened in the past. or maybe that's how the entire world ends. How humanity ends. Okay, what is this? Oh, this is 1 hour. This is 2 hours actually. What game is this? Not interested. This one is a clip. Asmon instantly regrets his decision in Dragonage. Let's go check this one out. Why? What happened, Asmon?
Gender identity.
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
Whoa!
Take a long, hard look in it, kid. It'll always show the face of a hero who can get it done. Establishes transgender identity and unlocks new dialogue options in future conversations.
Imagine people in a medieval world, a medieval fantasy world, worrying about gender ideology instead of worrying about what to eat. Here's the thing, guys. That's why this gender ideology is not spreading to the east, because there's a lot of third world countries in the east, and those in the third world are more worried about what to eat
It feels good to see the real
than worry about misgendering.
To figure out what.
That is the honest truth about it. Sure, there are rich people in third world countries, but most, maybe 70 to 80% are, not rich, or below middle class. Let's just say that. And guess what? They're more worried about finding food than getting misgendered. That's why it's not spreading in the east. That's why it's very limited to the west. There you go. And a medieval fantasy world. Honestly, not everyone in a medieval fantasy world have magic or have the ability to, create things from nothing. Many of them are struggling as well. And I'm pretty sure they are also worried about what they will eat that day than they will worry more on finding food than worry about getting misgendered by the captain of the guards. Okay, so guys, that's it for the hour. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so if I get some motivation, I might do another hour. Or maybe might do one tomorrow, or it might take another couple of weeks. But I do appreciate you guys subscribing to the channel. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Not subscribing. Following. There you go. Following to the channel in Rumble. Well, if you want to subscribe to my channel in YouTube, and it's not really appearing anywhere, my channel is like invisible. It is invisible. You won't find it even if you search for it. But if you do, for some weird reason, found it and you're watching there and you want to subscribe, go ahead. Thank you for subscribing. But I would strongly suggest that you go to Rumble. It's rumble.com/caballero. That is my channel there. You can give it a follow. And also in Twitch. I'm not sure if I'm shadow banned in Twitch. Maybe I am. I do say a lot of banned words in my live stream. So I won't be surprised if I'm also shadow banned in Twitch. But you'll find me at twitch.tv/caballero. So you can follow me there as well. Not sure about Kick. Am I shadow banned in Kick? Maybe not, because I do sometimes see some people chat, posting something in chat. Mostly not nice things, but hey, it's a free country. It's a free world. At least for now, it's still a free world. You can still say anything you want. The same in Rumble. If you're in Rumble, you are free to say anything. You can call me gay, you can call me an asshole, you can call me a retard. That's fine, that's dandy, it's great. But don't be sad or don't be surprised if they disappear, because I'm obviously going to delete them. Okay, there you go. I am just being transparent, okay? If you, because it's not nice, okay? That's not nice to look at. Insulting people that are not woke. It's not nice. Hello guys, thank you for watching. Again, follow the channel. And as for Oreo, I think he's doing well. I guess he just needs to continue taking his medicine. We have another cat, small one. I think this one has like a growth problem. It still looks like a kitten. It's been like months, still looks like kitten. And his problem is with his leg. There's something wrong with his leg. Again, it costs like, they say it costs more to x-ray an animal than a human being. Hopefully it'll heal naturally. When you have no money, your only recourse is, or hope is, that everything heals naturally. And again, the human body, I'm pretty sure the bodies of animals, they have a great capacity to heal itself. There you go. Hello guys, thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.